This is the Randy Rhoads Show on Seattle's Progressive Talk, AM 1090.
Randy Rhoads.
I'm going to play it one more time. This is Grover Norquist at CPAC telling the faithful they don't want a president who is a thinker. They just want somebody who's going to be passive. They don't want somebody who's a real leader. They don't want somebody who is going to come up with any new ideas or policy positions. They don't want anybody like that. They don't need somebody to design policies, think up policies. They know where they want to take this country, and they want a puppet president, a passive president who is going to sign the legislation that is going to come out of the House and Senate, and they should do that for the next 20 years. This is what he says.
We are not auditioning for fearless leader. We don't need a president to tell us what direction to go. We know what direction we want to go. We want the Paul Ryan budget, which cuts spending $6 trillion. We don't need someone to think it up or design it. We have a House and a Senate. The leadership now for the modern conservative movement for the next 20 years will be coming out of the House and the Senate. So focus on electing the most conservative Republican who can win in each House seat, and the most conservative Republican who can win in each Senate seat, and then pick a Republican with enough working digits to handle a pen to become President of the United States.
That is the sickest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Truly. That is the sickest thing I've ever. So you want someone who can't. So what, when it comes to Supreme Court nominations, Grover Norquist is going to tell the president who the nominee should be before the Senate confirmation hearings? How is this going to work? What is it that how is this democracy at all? How does he even look? The $1 billion that it's going to take for each candidate in the general election to run for president already takes the sheen off of the fact that we are a democracy. Or a representative republic for the purists, okay? It just sort of takes the truth out of that. It belies that we are anything to do with a representative republic or a democracy or any of those things. It becomes everything's for sale, okay? Which is not a democracy. I mean, look, these Republicans, they even sell tickets to their caucuses. So the guy with the most money wins. It's all they know. This is all they know. So, listen, when I hear Santorum whining about Mitt Romney, he took the CPAC straw poll and he stole it and he bought it. He didn't steal it. He did buy it. Of course he bought it. That's his plan for the general election. That's his plan. The whole country is up for sale now. They charge money for these caucuses and then the candidates buy the tickets and you're going in for, how is that a democracy? How is that a free? It is the craziest. So Santorum shouldn't be going to the press and whining. He should be going to his billionaire, Mr. Fries, and asking him for more money. That's what he should be doing. Everybody needs to consult with their billionaire now and see how much money they'll give you to buy how many straw votes, how many, caucuses can you purchase. This is not democracy. It's not. But to hear Grover Norquist say that he wants you to forget about the presidency and he wants you out there voting for conservative House and Senate, the reason why only one person is applauding is because the disapproval rating of the congressional Republicans is 75%. No one likes them. No one trusts them. No one believes they have America's best interest at heart. Nobody thinks that they're working very hard. I pulled up the House schedule today. Do you know what they're doing? Remember, the House is all Republican. Republican majority. Republicans run all the committees. Boehner is the Speaker of the House. The Rules Committee is in the hands of the Republicans. They set the agenda each and every day, right? Know what they're doing today? Naming post offices. Oh, I know you think that's a joke. It's not a joke. I swear to God, it's the truth. 10 Main Street, East Rockaway, New York will be called the John J. Cook Post Office. 1100 Town and Country Commons in Chesterfield, Missouri will be the Lance Corporal Matthew P. Pethanos Post Office. And then they got a third one that they have to name in St. Charles, Missouri. I swear, this is what they're doing today.
This is The Randy Rhoads Show on the Premier Radio Networks.